There we go. There's another last march of the ENTS. Oh my god. Alright, well, at least he quit. He didn't even want to see it. I didn't pull anything out of last march of the ENTS and he just didn't like it. That's pretty good. Welcome back, everybody, to the show. I am your host, as always, Jay Villain, aka That Villain Jay. And tonight, we have a very special treat for you. Yes, we do. Tonight, we have a little something called Gruul Stompy Ramp Out of Control Craziness. If we can get there, we can get there. If we can push it over the edge, it's basically a matter of survive until we thrive. You know what I'm saying? So that's what we're going to be doing. And I haven't done a Gruul in a while. And actually, believe it or not, guys, I'm not doing Itali in this because I think Itali's played out at this point. If you want to put Itali in it, you certainly can, but I'm not. I'm just bored of him already. I mean, he's a good card, but like, I've done the Itali spam. It's time to move on to something else. Instead, we're doing ENTS. We got ENTS, boys. We're getting pretty stompy with ENT boys here, so that's going to be the idea of this one. So, before we get down to business here, before we give you the shakedown breakdown, I need you to do something for me, which is, of course, tenderly press that like button, gently press that subscribe button, because if you don't press that like and subscribe button, you will be attacked by the like and subscribe, which, as you may or may not know, is a brutal werewolf monster who will attack you and rip you with his claws. Join us on a stream every night at twitch.tv/thatvillainj for our live stream goodness. We would love to have you there live and in person. We would really enjoy you being there. It's 11 p.m. Eastern time every night. Check out our Discord community for all the latest news and information. You can join us there, post decks, ask questions, post memes, whatever you want. And of course, this deck and all the other ones that I build are available down below on my AetherHub. So please check out my AetherHub in case you want your very own copy of this deck. So, what are we talking about when we talk about a Gruul? Very green, but Gruul-esque Stompy boy here. Well, we're going to start with Bushwhack. It's our emergency removal card, and it's also to help us land fix. We are going to land fix a lot with this. This deck floods. We really want to make sure we hit every single land drop. If we're not hitting every land drop, we're in trouble. We've got to ramp effectively, so Bushwhack certainly helps with that as an uncommon card right there. Delighted Halfling is probably one of the new best meta cards out there. Why? It adds 1 mana of colorless as a 1-drop, 1/2. It's got a little bit of toughness on it, and it's only 1 green. Then you can add 1 mana of any color, only cast as it suspend legendary spells, and that spell cannot be countered. Unbelievably good stuff right there. Really powerful. We do have a couple of legendary cards that we're going to want to cast from the back end there, which is going to be fantastic. And the fact that we can't be countered if we do that one and that we have the flexibility is really good stuff. Many partings. If we're going to do halfling stuff again here, 1 green, source research your library for a basic land card, reveal it, put in your hand, create a food token. Now, you could do more Bushwhack, but the reason that I put many partings in here is for the life gain on the food end right there. Look at that delicious laid out Hobbit spread right there. It looks absolutely gorgeous. I mean, so there's some food tokens that are like Hobbit food, and then there's sub food tokens that were, if Shelob makes them, they're just wrapped up bodies in spider webs. So, you know, food is food, I guess. Delicious, refreshing volcanic sprite. Available at all major retailers right here. I know I call it volcanic sprite. I know it's spite. I'm gonna say sprite because I think it's funny. 1 red and 1 volcanic sprite deals 3 damage to target creature, planeswalker, or battle. You may put a card from your hand on the bottom of your library if you do draw a card. Sometimes we ramp mana too much. We have too much mana in hand. We got to get something out of the way. We gotta remove something on the board that's really affecting us, just to be able to do that 3 or even to that planeswalker and then swap out a card. Great stuff. Herbology Instructor. Way back when this is more of a tree folk deck, I had this guy, but honestly, he's been in the clutch a couple of times. Nobody plays him, but like I said, the idea is kind of outlast. The idea is kind of outlast. So a 1/3 blocker that gives us 3 life is just kind of a body in the way. is just kind of a big body in the way, and the gaining of the life effectively just shuts down a lot of things. We can take a lot more hits. We're going to have to kind of soak up a couple of blows, especially if they're running really aggro or something like that. We're going to have to be able to take hits, protect. We also have the transformation version, which is not great, the Malady Invoker. Target creature an opponent controls get negative X until the end of turn, where Malady Invoker's power. We can up the amount of power and toughness or whatever. It's usually getting at +3, but it's alright. But Herbology Instructor is a great one. If you want to swap it out for something else, I get you. Like, I'm not mad if you're like, there's another card I'd rather have in that 2 spot. Elysian Caryatid. I think that we probably had too many of those all around. You can put more if you want. I kind of lowered it by 1. The fact that it's so rampy and stampy, 1 green and 1, it looks like a tree folk, but it's actually just a plant. It's not an enter tree folk or anything. 1 green and 1, 1/1, add 1 mana of any color. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, which we probably are because of the amount of stomp that we're going to have in this, you add 2 mana of any color, so just helps ramp on the high end if you're already ramping up. You know we're going to have Fight Riggin. I mean, come on. Probably one of the better green rare cards printed recently. 1 green and 2, Hideaway 5. You look at the top 5 cards, exile 1 of them under Hideaway. At the beginning of your combat on your turn, put a 1/1 counter on target creature you control. Then, if you control a creature with power 7 or greater, you may play the exiled card without paying its mana cost. Of course, we're going to be talking about our gorgeous top end here, which we're going to be getting into right now. That's what we're going to want is one of these power cards on the back end. So the front half is a little bit of removal, ramping, setting, figuring, blockers, until we can get to these ones. We got the Vorinclex boy. Yeah, that's the guy. That's Mr. New Phyrexia, 6 years non-consecutive, the biggest boy. 2 green and 3 6/6 trample and reach, which is interesting. It has reach. Praetor. When he enters the battlefield, search your library for up to 2 forest cards, reveal them, put them in your hand. Now he has that ability of the transform, which for whatever reason, Magic is not letting us look at anymore. I don't know why it won't let us flip and look at the back end of that, but it won't. Basically what it does is you search your library for creatures and then put them on the board, and then everything fights one another. It does a lot of cool stuff on the back. I wish that the game wasn't broken and that I could show you that it can transform into a cool thing called something, the scriptures of something. Anyways, you can look it up. Maybe I'll put it on this. Maybe I'll put it on the screen and post. But anyways, it transforms in cool stuff and it lets you put cool things on the board for free. So that's great. Anaphyst, Surek, and Glorclaw. I haven't been able to use this guy yet. These guys, I guess it is 2 people technically. What that basically means is that this is a 6/5 trampling legendary human and a bear. 2 green and 4. Other creatures you control have trample. Yeah, we're not going to go with the classic Kodama. We're going to use the Sorek and Gorklaw method here. Then, whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield, put a 1/1 counter on it and gains haste. We're absolutely going to be sending people down the pipe with serious power with that one. Hasting people and putting them +1, great stuff there. Of course, it is also in fight rigging range, so if we put it down and we hit fight rigging, we will get that 7. Kogla and Yadaro, another great one. This is basically Godzilla and Kong. It's their off-brand version. 2 green and 2 red and 2. That's a 6-drop there. Really good. When it enters the battlefield, choose 1. It gains trample and haste, so you have a 7/7 trample haster to send down the lane there. It fights target creature you don't control, and then it can crush somebody else. Or you could pay 2. You could pay Gruul color and 2. Discard Kogla and Yadaro. Destroy up to 1 target artifact or enchantment. Shuffle into your library. So it has that artifact destruction right there, and enchantment destruction, which is very useful. Rampaging Brontodon. If we're playing Alchemy, why does Mal throw that starter card in there? A 7-drop for a 7/7. Whenever it attacks, it gets a 1/1 until the end of turn for each land you control. You read that correctly, so that is probably going to come in at a 14 at the very least, probably higher. Not a lot people can do to stop that. When he's coming in, he's coming in. When he's going to hit you, he's going to hit you. I mean, like I said, the bare minimum is generally like 14. Usually goes higher than that. We got Titan Industry on the high end as well. 3 green and 4. Another enchantment and artifact destruction. This deck really hates artifacts and enchantments, by the way. So if you're running into a lot of that, go for it. You know what I mean? Hit it out. Gain 5 life, create a little Rhino Boy, or we can put a shield counter. Great stuff for another big punchy 7/7 with reach and trample. Then we have the Pièce de Resistance, which I think I might put even more in there. Really cool card because it looks very epic. They're going to Orthanc right here. Last March of the ENTS. To Isengard, with Doom we come, with Doom we come, with Doom we come. Yes. 2 green and 6. That's an 8 drop there. This is really one we want to march to here. No pun intended. We really want to hit this guy. Cannot be countered. Okay? That's number 1. The fact that it can't be stopped is ridiculous. Draw cards equal to the greatest toughness among the creatures you control. Then put any number of creature cards from your hand onto the battlefield. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me, guys? Ridiculously powerful. So that means if we have like Kogla out or something like that, or even Vorinclex, we have a 7/7, we draw 7 cards and then 7 creatures from our hand, as many creatures as we want that is already in our hand, go onto the battlefield. What we want to stack that up with is with Surk and Goreclaw, so they all get +1/+1 and get haste at the end of turn, and that's it. Drums in the deep. Yeah, the ENTS are absolutely going to kick the shit out of people. Very, very brutal card there. It cannot be stopped. It's coming. I guess you could cast Reprieve, but Reprieve doesn't actually counterspell. It just pushes it back into your hand. So once they kind of see it's coming, generally speaking, this is a scoop card. I'm going to be honest with you. When I play this, people just go, okay, I'm done. They see me draw. I have like 5 cards in my hand, and they see me draw 7. And they know that out of 11 cards, I'm going to be able to place as many creatures as I want onto the board. They're like, yep, done. Don't need it. Don't even need to see what's coming out. It's bad. So keep in mind, last March of the ENTS right there. 3 mountains, 2 Boseijus, again, legendary land for destruction of artifacts and enchantments. 10 forest, Copperline, Kerplusian, Rockvale Vale. That's where we're looking. We're named after the Entwives in honor of wherever they may be. Nobody knows where the Entwives are. 22 creatures. We're all over the place. 8 bear, citizen, druid, dread, blah, 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 turtle, tree folk, everything. Got a lot of everything here. 4 instants, 6 sorceries, 4 enchantments, 24 lands altogether. 3.5 average, more green than that. We have our lovely lady Dina on there, even though it is not a Golgari. I figured a druid dryad would be the best bet to kind of represent us here, the most tree kind of person that we have going forward. So yeah, that's why we chose her. So let's do it, guys. Let's get the Entwives. This is an alchemy. You could technically run this. You'd have to get Let's March of the ENTS and Delighted Halflings out of there, and Elysian Caryatid and Rampaging Browndown. You could run something like this. It's gonna come out a little different because Last March is what we're really going towards, but you certainly could run a rampy Stompy boy for the legendary Stompies on the high end. It's not that hard. If you want to see kind of the modified standard version, it's going to be very, very different. But if you want to see the modified standard version, you certainly can. For sideboard, I don't really have any great sideboard recommendations for you for this one. I basically, whatever card, it's kind of an engine, it's kind of plug and play. So whatever kind of high end cards you want to accelerate out of the gate and ramp out of the gate, as long as you kind of have this easy front end here, you can put anything in the back end that just absolutely smashes people coming out. So, you know, it's going to be your choice, really. So that's what we're looking at with the Stompy. This is what pushed us into Plat as we start our ranks up, and actually pushed us a good deal into Plat 4. So we're enjoying this one. Here we go, boys. Leave a comment. Tell me what you think. Do you like the Stomp? Do you like the ENTS? ENTS were always so cool, man. I personally like them a lot. Oh shoot, my mic was off. Terrible. There we go. Yeah, we're gonna try this season, man. I just, you know, at the last push, like I said, everything that I threw down did not work. It was quite incredible. Let's do that. Boom. Put card in your library. Yeah. But do that. Target creature control. Boom. Swing that in. Hey, what's up? Oh yeah. So we gotta change things up. The best way to change things up, as you know, is to make things stay the same. Yeah, that's the good stuff. The absolute best way. Everybody knows the #1 way to change things up: make them stay the same. Should we do the collects? Yeah, let's do the collects first. Whoop, whoop. Whoop, whoop. Surik and Goreclaw, there we go. Boom. Mortlock, how you doing? Samskio. So did you hear that they ruined Twitter today? After a long battle with turbo awfulness, I think it's finally succumbed. I think we're finally seeing the beginning of the end there. So that's funny. Target artifact or enchantment. Let's do that. Surik and Goreclaw. There we go. Twitter said you can only look at 300 tweets per day if you're not signed up for Twitter Blue. Chance. It was a bad website already. I mean, it was already pretty bad, but they put a thing in the... They put a thing that says, hey, if you're new, if you're not signed up, you can... So there's a couple of reasons. One is they want money. They want you to sign up for Twitter Blue so you can look at 6,000 tweets. But also the other theory is that they really messed up the front end of Twitter. Like, yeah, something was like wrong with the website and they needed to figure out a way to, yeah. So either way, it was a really bad. It's awful change. Gold tier. Okay. They're probably going to reverse it, but even if they didn't have this, whatchamacallit, it's either they had a bad idea or they don't know how to run the website. The two options are not very good. Oh man, Florida. I was just talking about Florida with continental United States, Mortlock. It's always cold in Alaska. Even when it's warm, it's cold. I lived in Florida for many years. Not a fun place. Mirkwood spider. Oh, let's do. I mean, I had a very good group of friends in Florida. That was pretty much the reason that I enjoyed it so much there. Dallas, Texas. Oof. Is y'all's heating grid gonna explode this year or what? What are y'all planning on? A yes to the explosion or a no? What are you thinking? Well, well, well. Llanowar Great Widow. Boom. Elysian Caryatid. One of those. I'm part-time here. I don't even go here. I'm not even supposed to be here today. You're on lunch? Where the hell do you live, Hazmat? It's midnight. You live in Australia? You work overnights. Alright, well, that's still weird. I mean, is it really lunch if nobody else in the entire world is eating lunch at that time? Can we really call it lunch anymore? It's more of mega break, isn't it? Alright, let's do this real quick. Look at that. We got all ramp cards, nothing good. No attacks. That's amazing. This is great stuff here. Alright, let's do the Drider. There we go. There's another Last March of the ENTS. Oh my god. Alright, well, at least he quit. He didn't even want to see it. I didn't pull anything out of Last March of the ENTS and he just didn't like it. That's pretty good. Elish Bourne herself. Brunch. Well, we passed that. The tiniest little one. No, you know, just the general decent condition, you know. It's got to be in black, obviously. I'm flexible on the interior. Herbology instructor. I have no idea what the hell that means. This dude, I know he's not going to play any cards. Oh, I'm Nixless. Okay. Hey, what's up, Fourth Down DJ? Fourth Down DJ, put a record on. Hey, we'll see you, Dante. Decline. We're trying a Gruul Stompy. It's not doing too great, but we're giving it a shot. Probably direct removal, I would imagine. No? Okay. Let's try this. Wouldn't be surprised if it's counterspelled. Oh my god, it wasn't. I'm a bit hesitant to... Oh, fuck it, why not? Just starting this vacation? Yeah, I get that, man. Today was a real summery day for me. I spent all day in the pool, hanging out. Herbology instructor, weird. Let's see if that results in a counterspell. Yeah, it does. Let's just use Volcanic Sprite. Boom. Put card in my library. We'll put Copperline Gorge in there. Revealo. Ah, that's what he was trying to do. Okay. He really wanted to get that off. A little slow on that. I don't know if there's much that he can grab there that's going to be fucking any good. He didn't even really get much of mine that's very good. Kogla versus Yadar. Oh, yeah, you got that. Who's he going to fight? All right, very nice. Hey, Mr. Fourth Down, the DJ, put a record on. Whenever it enters attacks, it gets +1/+1 at the end of turn. There are non-2 creature tokens. I think Brontodon's going to have to bring him over the edge here, boys. He's going to be a 15/15 trampler. Right over the top there. There we go. All right. Right over the top there. All right. We're on the board. I can't believe, you know, I'm going to be honest, I'm kind of shocked that the One Ring was found. Y'all know the One Ring was found, right? I had a feeling that thing was going to be gone. We were never going to see it. I said there's no way anyone's ever going to pop that card. Well, it's worth $1 million or $2 million. It's a 1 out of 1 printing. There's literally only one of them in the whole world. So, I mean, for scarcity being what it is, it's unbelievably unique. Yeah, there's literally only one of them in the world. Vob. I don't know if they're gonna buy it back, but would be interesting to see what happens. Somebody else already said they want to buy it. Boof. There's already a standing offer from collectors for $2 mil. So I mean, at that point, I think we're pretty much where we need to be with it. It's absurd that a card can go for that price. Or non-basic land. Okay. I'm gonna push in on him. Fuck him. Fuck him, man. Boof, boof, boof. I'm gonna do Last March of the ENTS here. Do. Well, yeah, I don't think we have. Well, you know, it's 1 out of 1, so it's not like we have a 1 out of 1 digital. I mean, the One Rings aren't that expensive; they're maybe $50, but we have digital Black Lotuses, so you know, there's that too. which is kind of funny when you think about it. Alright. Now that's a stomp right there. That's a stomp, ladies and gentlemen. That's how you stomp somebody. That's how you stomp somebody. That's a big stompy boy right there. Apparently it's not going to work. Alright. Oopsie doopsie. We made a poopsie. Eyes of Gaia. No attacks. Do a Vorinclex. Ooh, Sigarda Fauna Blessing. Oh, not bad. She's a good one. Frodo Sauron's Bane. Gain some life right there. Boom. Goldforge Doctor. Okay, so is he just got like a ward deck? That's his idea here, is just like run ward. That's an interesting plan. Let's do that one. Boom, 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 boom. That was all garbage. Every last bit of it was garbage. That's amazing. Hit. Bushwhack. Got any mana to bushwhack people? It's a ward 2. So that's gonna generate 2 mana. Bushwhack. Smack him. There we go. Not bad. Gaia mirror box. I've been living in a mirror box. You turn black. Hey, hey, I got a new complaint. Very nice. Crawling infestation. Nobody ever used that one. Never really got anywhere. Insect decks. Dachshund Bertha, what's up? I love dachshunds. Fourth down DJ, how you doing? Nobody here tonight. Absolutely nobody. Yikes, that's a pretty bad opener. That's not too bad. Let's get rid of Rampaging Brontodon. We don't need that right away. Phyresis Roach. Almost gave up on zombies. Too much banish and removal. It is very hard to run creature-based decks right now, I'm not going to lie. Not going to lie, it's very hard to run fucking creature-based decks currently. I think this guy might got me here. Bushwhack. Search your library for basic land. Yeah, he's fucking got me. Good game. Keep. You know, mono black zombs, you gotta add another trick into it. It can't just be on the ground zombs. I gotta be honest with you. You've gotta add another. You've gotta add another angle. So, well, I often add something like a Phyrexia or something like that. Because currently, in the current Year of Our Lord, just going over the top with zombies is just not really did a discard zombs. That's not bad. Yeah. That's not a bad idea. That'll definitely work. Passion Order, we got to get rid of him right away. Card in my library. Decline. I don't need to do that. He's losing life off that. He's kind of mana locked here. He's having a mana issue bad, huh? We'll go in on him. Damn. That's what's up, huh? Kill that guy. Decline. Poof, poof. I guess his idea is to do a horde army here. Trample and haste into the end of turn. He's gonna Partier's Humiliation it, isn't he? Yeah, he's got another one. Oh, shit. Oh, wow, that was some fucking garbage, bro. Oh, my God. Wedding announcement. Yeah, his was a token out here. Voice of Blessed. Okay. Bump, bump, bump. Okay. Not bad. Two blockers. Pump, pump, pump. Swinging with that. I think that's the first time I've flipped Malady Invoker. Boof, boof. So he's only got one human with Gondor. Fashioned Oracle, not bad. Alright, he's gonna flash in with that. One, two, three, four, five, six, seven, eight. 8 mana out of 16. I'm really hoping I don't hit a mana here. And I did. Yeah, that's gonna do it. Good game. Unfortunately, ran into absolutely nothing there. All right, one more. Blue. Oh, if we can get the lighted halfling, keep it out, we'll be okay. Birthday escape, not bad. Delicious volcanic sprite. Delicious, refreshing volcanic sprite. Prince Imrahil, Pippin, Guard of the Citadel. No attacks. No attacks. Yeah, I'll do that. I will create destroy targeting thing, and I'll put a thingy on the thing. We want Horn of Gondor to go away. We just don't want him around anymore. Shield counter on that big boy right there. Yeah. Another Horn of Gondor. Well, good for him, man. Well, let's do the long list of the ENTS here. Oh, yeah. Born collects. Boom, boom. There we go. I love it. I'm enjoying it quite a bit. Get rid of that delicious volcanic sprite. Put card in library, one of those. Boom. Boom. Do that. One of those. Boom. Fight rigging again. Bull rushing, boys. Rattle 'em, boys. Oh, he's coming in, man. He's coming in. This is going to be a battle to end all battles here. This is the kind of board I like to see. You got your dudes, I got my dudes. Let's fucking bang it out. You know what I'm saying? Okay, apparently not. Not bad. That's what I'm saying, man. Listen, sometimes you just got to get down and dirty. You know? Do you want ENTS? Because that's how you get ENTS. One more and then we're rattling it here. Raven, I was just thinking about you, Raven, because I literally saw somebody in a Reddit post say, this time I'm really going to do it, which of course is the all-time comment. Do you want ENTS? Because that's how you get ENTS. I'm surprised nobody's made that meme with Sauron and like Wormtongue. Man, it's the last season this season, bro. Fucking sucks. Boof. Alright. I love Archer. Ooh, the delicious volcanic sprite. It's so funny. I mean, I know he has very similar voices, but his voice acting is so good. Because when you think about the characters of Bob from Bob's Burgers and Archer, they're such different characters. And he does actually, believe it or not, embody that. Lady P is going to hate, so you watch it alone. She don't like it. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I'm a little worried now, man. She don't like Archer, man. I don't know. I don't know if she can hang. I'm gonna be honest, bro. I don't know if she can hang like that. He does Bob from Bob's Burgers. Archer is goated. Absolutely it is. Goated with the sauce. And Rock Official said no thanks. He said no thanks. I'm out of here. No thanks. I'm out of here. I'm out of here. Alright, guys. I think I proved my point with the Ent Wives. Oh, look. It's Mishra, Tamer of Makfawa. Makfawa. Boom, boom. Makfawa power. I'm saving gold right here, but I might buy some. Carl from Family Guy? Who's Carl? That's not correct. Oh, yeah. The grocery store clerk, yeah. Forgot about him. Alright, guys, I might buy 8 cards here just to get one more golden pack and then save the rest. All right, well, that's where we're going to leave it right there, boys. I've been Jay Villain, and you guys, well, you guys have been great. Bye-bye.